Looking for the perfect SUV that strikes the balance between size, style, and practicality? You're in the right place. In this video, we unveil the 8 best midsize SUVs for 2025 that are making waves in the market. Whether you're focused on luxury, tech, or off-road capabilities, we've got a diverse lineup to suit every lifestyle. So buckle up as we take you through the top contenders redefining the midsize SUV segment this year. So, this is Parth, and you are watching MotorNation. Coming on the 8th spot is the 2025 Hyundai Santa Fe. The world has had a year to acclimate to the Santa Fe SUV's future-forward styling. And while the initial impact of its boxy design has softened a bit, it remains a polarizing statement. Whatever your opinion, there's no denying that the current Santa Fe's 3-row, 7-passenger capacity, ample cargo area, and wide tailgate opening help it zero in on its intended family demographic. A turbocharged 277 horsepower 2.5-liter inline-4 with an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission is tasked with moving the Santa Fe's formidable mass, but still managed to earn a 20 miles per gallon city fuel economy number from the EPA. The interior features modern design and tech, blending functionality and clever details. And the ride is tuned to prioritize comfort over exuberant driving. In a crowded and sometimes stodgy segment, it is still delivering on all the elements required of a practical, versatile, midsize SUV. Talking about the price, it starts at $35,615 and goes up to $48,165 depending on the trim and options. Next up on the 7th spot is again a name from Hyundai, the 2025 Hyundai Palisade. It's difficult to find glaring faults in the 2025 Hyundai Palisade, a practical yet sophisticated midsize SUV that's been a favorite of ours since its debut. Power comes courtesy of a 3.8-liter V6 engine that mates to an 8-speed automatic. Front-wheel drive comes standard, but all-wheel drive is available. A spacious and well-designed interior provides room for up to 8, and the ride is comfortable. Neither overtly sporty nor wildly capable off-road, the Palisade's forte is effortlessly blending a good amount of standard tech and safety features and numerous connectivity and charging options to keep passengers comfortable and entertained. Buyers looking for more luxury can indulge in available quilted leather upholstery, captain's chairs, and premium audio. And with all this, the Palisade hits the suburban duty sweet spot at an attractive price. The prices start at $38,215 and goes up to $55,515 depending on the trim and options. Taking the 6th place is the 2025 Ford Bronco Raptor. Ford's range of Bronco SUV models offer plenty of off-road chops, but the Bronco Raptor seemingly wants to leap over its lesser brethren in a single bound. Upgrades start in the engine room, where a 3.0-liter twin-turbo EcoBoost V6 cranks out 418 horsepower. The Raptor sits on knobby 37-inch off-road tires that are pushed farther outboard thanks to wider tracks and covered by broad fender flares. A suspension system featuring Fox dampers soaks up lumps, bumps, and jumps, and a full complement of skid plates protects the underside when blasting over dunes or crawling across boulders. That it can do all this while remaining more than livable on the street is a testament to modern engineering. All this extra gear, and the impressive capability that goes with it, doesn't come cheap, especially when you compare this Uber Bronco to the much less expensive Ranger Raptor pickup truck, which gets the same spunky powertrain but smaller tires, less suspension travel, and less ground clearance. The top Bronco's closest competitor outside the Ford sphere is the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392 Final Edition, which packs a thundering 470 horsepower Hemi V8. However, it's a decidedly old-school off-roader with borderline crazy performance and a more disjointed, truck-like feel on paved roads. By comparison, the Bronco Raptor is the more polished choice. Price of this big daddy starts at $91,930. Coming on the 5th spot is the younger sibling of the Bronco Raptor, which is the 2025 Ford Bronco itself. Available with 2 or 4 doors, soft tops or hard tops, and removable doors and roof panels, the 2025 Ford Bronco SUV is among the best ways to experience the great outdoors. A 300-horsepower turbocharged 4-cylinder engine is standard, and a 330-horsepower twin-turbo V6 is optional. In the riotous Bronco Raptor model, the blown 6 makes a stout 418 horsepower. A 10-speed automatic bolts to both engines, but a 7-speed manual is offered with the 4-banger. Base models are certainly capable of tackling trails, but higher-end trims add desirable off-road gear for more serious adventuring. Noteworthy options include 35-inch mud-terrain tires, bead lock-capable wheels, electronic locking front and rear differentials, and a sway bar disconnect feature. Taking a look at the pricing, it starts at $39,890 and goes up to $77,530 depending on the trim and options. Moving forward, the 4th position is taken by one of the most reliable SUV, the 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser. After a brief disappearing act that we thought would spell the end for the Land Cruiser on our shores, Toyota's iconic off-roader returned last year with renewed purpose. Now motivated by a 4-cylinder hybrid powertrain good for a combined 326 horsepower, it shares its bones with the Lexus GX and has been downsized slightly, losing its 3rd row in the process. The LC's newfound tidiness puts it in line with other legendary trail experts, such as the Ford Bronco and the Jeep Wrangler. The Land Cruiser has been reworked and modernized inside and out, packing the latest Toyota infotainment tech and plenty of driver aids, while retaining a serious 4-wheel drive system and plenty of nods to LC history, including the base model's round headlights. The price of this Toyota Land Cruiser starts at $58,150 and goes up to $62,920, depending on the trim and options. Coming on to the 3rd position is the 2025 Mazda CX-90. The Mazda CX-90 replaced the CX-9 last year, and with the changeover, the brand moved its mid-size 3-row SUV significantly upscale. The CX-90's premium brand ambitions may be an extension of a theme begun with the compact CX-50, but the SUV's new architecture and inline 6-cylinder powertrains represent a break from previous Mazdas. The new platform emulates the layout of BMWs and Land Rovers and affords the CX-90 its handsome profile, with a long hood and set-back passenger cabin. The engine is offered in standard turbocharged 3.3-liter form, making either 280 or 340 horsepower, or as a plug-in hybrid. The CX-90 overall earned an Editor's Choice Award for 2024, and it vanquished 4 rivals in a comparison test. Buyers who are seeking an SUV in this size class, but who don't need to carry more than 5, might check out the almost identical CX-70, which features this same design and package only without the 3rd-row seats. Talking about the pricing, it starts at $39,300 and goes up to $57,905 depending on the trim and options. Taking the 2nd position is the 2025 Toyota Grand Highlander. Toyota's 3-row Highlander counts fuel efficiency and the brand's reputation for reliability as its chief advantages. But when compared to other mid-size SUVs, it comes up short in one of the most critical metrics, interior space. To counter that drawback, there's the Grand Highlander, a separate model that shares half of its name, but little else with the so-called standard model. Larger in every dimension, it measures 4 inches longer than the standard Highlander, increasing cargo and passenger space far more than that small stretch suggests, especially for the 3rd row of seats, which can comfortably accommodate adults. A turbocharged 2.4-liter 4-cylinder and 8-speed automatic driving the front wheels is standard, with all-wheel drive optional. There's also a Grand Highlander hybrid on offer, thanks to a commodious, handsome cabin, a compelling list of standard equipment and safety tech, and solid road manners. The Grand Highlander is one of the most compelling mid-size crossovers in a segment deep with talented competitors. So good is the Grand Highlander at its job, it earned a spot on our 8 best list, which is the top honor we can bestow upon a vehicle. Pricing of this vehicle starts at $42,310 and goes up to $55,495 depending on the trim and options. And finally, taking the first spot is the 2025 Kia Telluride. Vehicles such as the 2025 Kia Telluride make car shopping easy. Among three-row mid-size SUVs, it has reigned supreme since its debut in 2020. That's a rare feat, especially in the face of newer challengers. Not only does it meet expectations for passenger space, it exceeds them by providing adult-friendly seating in all three rows. It also over-delivers on interior refinement, with its materials and design rivaling some entry-level luxury SUVs. Want to take the family on an adventure? The X-Pro models can tackle moderate off-road terrain. Need to tow a trailer? It can pull up to 5,500 pounds. On top of it all, the Telluride is quiet, comfortable, and easy to drive, earning it regular praise from our editors. Pricings for this vehicle starts at $37,585 and goes up to $54,780, depending on the trim and options. And there you have it, our top picks for the 8 best midsize SUVs of 2025. Each model brings its own unique blend of style, performance, and versatility, catering to a variety of needs and preferences. Whether you're chasing adventure, prioritizing luxury, or focusing on value, there's an SUV here for you. So, this is Parth signing off. Do let me know your thoughts and choice in the comments below. If you loved our content, do consider giving it a thumbs up. And in the end, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any of our new content.